What's up, nail geeks, and welcome back to another Arcana Lacquer video. This month we have a somewhat smaller but still very powerful and mighty collection to check out. We have the Found and Foraged set. This is inspired after mushrooms, all different varieties and all that fun stuff. We have 2 thermals and a magnetic and some other shimmery goodness to check out. So without further ado, let's dive right in. First up is a trip through the woods. This is described as a tan base with hollow magnetic pigment and green to blue to purple aurora shimmer. We have a light type of formula starting out, but it builds up to a nice soft type of opacity. I'm going to suggest 3 coats on this one, and that's just because it's got that almost jelly-like base to it, and it's more of one of those ethereal, ghostly looking magnetic finishes, so we want to maximize the amount of pigment on our nails. So personally, if you have any type of free edge, I think 3 coats is necessary. Of course, with the caveat, if you're rocking nubbins or shorties, you might be able to get away with 2 normal coats. When magnetized, I would classify this as being a very neutral overall look, almost like an amped up office shade. The magnetic pigment is that nice silvery effect going through there. And when you magnetize it, it's a soft type of effect, but it really allows that blue shimmer to pop through. There is a touch of a purple flip at angles. You can kind of see it on my macro shot there. This dries down semi-flat, so I think any top coat is perfect. Quietly Underfoot is a dark olive green base to a bright yellow-green thermal base with orange to yellow medium flakes. This one's one of my top picks in the set, and I say that knowing full well the warm state really plays up against my skin tone, and it almost kind of blends in with me a little bit, but I just thought the overall color scheme with the contrasting flakes was wonderful, especially for this time of year. I'm going to suggest 3 coats for it. Now, this is jelly-like in how it builds, and when you go up to 3 coats, just be mindful of possible over buildup with your flakes. So go in normal, not heavy-handed. This will dry down on the flat side, so use a good glossy top coat. The thermal properties to this were very easy to transition, so no need to kickstart it or anything like that, and it dried down semi-flat. Below the birch tree is a pink leaning red jelly base with pink to orange shimmer and mixed size silver holographic glitter. I do agree with that official description. This is what I would classify as a warm type of red. But with that said, even though I personally think of myself as being very warm undertoned, I thought it popped really well on me. And this, for some reason, embodies the perfect mushroom type of red. I don't know. Been staring at Mario mushrooms my entire life, but I digress. So below the birch tree also has a jelly-like formula. It's on the lighter side. We've got those wonderful chonky circular glitters going through here. I gave my bottle a normal shake with my hands before applying, and I had no issues getting those glitters out of the bottle. So perfect suspension going on there. I'm going to suggest 3 light coats, a glitter smoothing top coat, and a glossy top coat. The Royal Court is a deep, cool-toned purple base with strong copper to gold aurora shimmer. This is what I classify as quote-unquote one of those types of medium, jewel-toned type of purples, and we've got that strong contrasting shimmer going throughout it. It does have a very jelly-like formula. I'm going to suggest 3 coats regardless of nail length to build it up, maximize that base color, and also the shimmer payoff on your nails too. This has a very soft type of buildup. If you have a prominent free edge, or if you're rocking falsies that have a real bright free edge to them, I could see you possibly needing a nude to cream undie or a blurring base coat of some sort. That's your preference there, but it's a soft type of buildup and the shimmer is quite strong in person, like what you see on my macro shot. Lastly, we've got drops of ink. This is a clear base with black to clear thermal, purple to red shimmer, black flakies, and black mixed sized holographic glitters. This one's really fun, probably my second top pick. I really enjoyed the thermals in this set, and that red, that was interesting too. Drops of ink is a jelly type of formula. It's on the medium viscosity, so this is one of those that I would suggest building as if you were building a reflective glitter finish. Use the texture from your previous coat to adhere the next coat. There is a possibility for over buildup, meaning you don't want too much polish on your nails because then you have long dry times and possible smudging with your next coat. So I'm going to strongly suggest going in real light on your coats. And again, just use that texture. Those flakes, of course, are going to give you quite a bit of thirstiness and a touch of grit. So I used a glitter smoothing top coat underneath my glossy top coat to smooth everything out. This is very lovely on the shimmer factor too, and I think you can see that purple shimmer shining through on both the warm and cold states. And we're going to wrap this up with a willet topper segment. This is where I use a black swatch stick to demonstrate if polishes have layering capabilities. So a trip through the woods actually looks really cool over black. I think you might be able to pull off some darker type shades with it. And Quietly Underfoot looks cool over black, but this one and then Drops of Ink, both thermals, I would not suggest toppering. Below the Birch Tree actually works pretty cool. I think it's that jelly-like formula, so matchy match and black works best. The Royal Court, I would say black, and any shade of purple would probably be best. And of course, Drops of Ink. I personally don't care for thermals being toppered, but your preference on this. The Found and Foraged collection is going to go live November 8th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. I will link you all below to Arcana Lacquer's website if you want to get in there and immediately shop. And I'll also link you to their Instagram page if you wanted to see additional information straight from the two makers themselves. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.